All right, Mark Witkowski. This is a long question here. Kenny, with so many retired NASCAR drivers still around, healthy and active, doesn't it seem that a real race of legends would be a great event? Maybe get the Stuart Evernham Racing Series cars or the Robbie Gordon Stadium Trucks sponsors to help like always and have a weekend of legends, not a show race, but a true hardcore race of the retired. So yeah, there you go. This is a long question and lots of typos, I have to say, unfortunately, but what do you think?
Well, it's a great thought. We look at the seniors tour in golf, and there's a lot of money in golf. So I think it's a great idea. I think it becomes difficult. I don't think anybody will do it. The SRX Series, International Race of Champions, this series where they make, 12, 14 identically prepared race cars. You let the best drivers in the world go at it, whether they're IndyCar drivers or whatever. And it was exciting, but it just never lasted. I think there's something to, people want to see the best, and it's been tried before. Maybe not that exact situation. They did it at Bristol one time, where they put the retired drivers, Rusty, L.D. Ottinger, Sterling Marlin. They wrecked like hell and they got hurt, and so I think once you get to be a certain age, there's a reason. A lot of these athletes, they go as long as they can until they can't go anymore. And I think that's another problem is most drivers go as long as they can. And when they're done, they're done.
All right. This is from Charles Johns Jr. This one hits close to home for me because I was actually driving to Nashville last weekend. Coming back, I got a speeding ticket during that speed trap, Metropolis, Illinois, because I thought it wasn't a work zone. There were no workers present, but there was that cop that was just chilling there in the trap waiting to get me. So Charles asks you, growing up, did the Wallace boys like to speed off the track? Many traffic tickets in your career. Do you have a lot or what?
No. Now, do we have tickets? Hell, everybody got tickets. When I was young, I loved going fast in my passenger car. Here in Arnold, Missouri, raced around the back roads pretending to be a race car driver. But you know what? When you become a race car driver, you realize you don't have to act like a race car driver on the streets. Look, they say speed limit 70. You set it on 75, you get pulled over. So do I on purpose speed? Do we get tickets? I've had my share of tickets, but I haven't had many tickets at all. And there's a rule in the NASCAR, handbook that you have to have a valid driver's license, to race with them. So, but yeah, listen, I believe we're all the same. We all get our share of tickets, and we don't mean to. But yeah, I've had my share, but I haven't had any of them. This is a wooden desk, Charlie. Knocking on wood. I haven't had any in a long time.
Yeah, I think I hadn't had one for about 8 years. And then I almost got pulled over a second time on the same trip. That would have been really, really bad. The second cop, it was a 70 mile per hour. And I had the cruise set at 78 or 79. But again, the first time around, it was a construction zone that I didn't know it was because there were no workers present. I guess that didn't matter. So, all right. Jason Stacy asks, Kenny, if given the opportunity, would you drive an SRX car?
Not this year. I made it very clear on Twitter. I made my announcement several times. So listen, here's the deal with the SRX Series. It's not meant for everybody. It is, it is June, July, August, I believe. It's 3 months out of the year, every week. And it would take up most of my race time. So, I have sponsors like Jegs or Mesilla Valley, Crow Equipment. I have some great sponsors, and they paid me money, to represent them, put that logo on my dirt car. So if I said to them, hey, I'm not going to race this summer, I'm going to go run the SRX Series, that wouldn't bode too well with them. So I'm still busy racing my own car competitively. I would, look at the SRX Series maybe next year. I'll be 60 at that time. And, but Not right now. I hear it's a lot of fun. I hear they hoot and holler, and but it's a 2-3 day deal. They'll show up on a Thursday, practice on Friday. Right? It's a pretty big deal to do. That's why you see like Haley Deegan or Bill Elliott or some of these drivers, Charlie, they'll only do 2 or 3 of them because it really does take up the whole summer, and I'm just not ready to do that right yet.
Well, this was a lot of fun. We got a lot of questions, and that was just from the community tab. In the future, we can go back because there's tons of questions that folks also ask you on the videos. And it's always Murphy's Law, because I was ready to record this. And the second we started, of course, the guy with the leaf blowers out there come out here, start doing the leaf blowing. They start with the weed whackers. But you know what? No matter what, they're not going to come until you start recording.
Our show is real. Yeah, and just go with it, Charlie. Look, this is driving everybody nuts. I see their comments. We're real people. But listen, I want to thank all you fans for doing this. We're gonna have fun with it. Ask your deepest questions. I have a lot of knowledge about NASCAR. I know a lot of people, so this is why we're doing this. And Charlie, I think between our Sunday night show and our Wednesday night, answer the fans. Any controversies, we'll break it down right here, and we'll keep on rolling with the flow. I keep on rolling with the flow.
Well, how about this? I got my own question for you, because so the folks know. So even though we just started this, I do have a vacation coming up. So I'll be gone for about 8 days, but we got some videos in the can. So we're going to be posting videos even when I'm gone.
Yeah.
But we are going to Maui. I've never been to Hawaii. I'm very excited.
You should be.
My wife is very excited. It's kind of a combo 5th anniversary plus my 40th birthday is coming up May 28th. So we're kind of putting those together for a trip. So my question to you is what's the best vacation that Kenny Wallace has ever taken?
Well, we went to Hawaii, and we went to Pearl Harbor, and we were on a cruise ship and cruised around Hawaii and watched some of those smoldering volcanoes, real lava coming into the ocean. I think you're going to enjoy it. Be ready for the ride. 15 hours or however far. It's a long way. I flew from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I had to get, it's hour and a half, 2 hours to St. Louis. Then we ended up, in LA, and from LA to Hawaii. So Hawaii is beautiful, but buddy, it's a long ride. So pack your snacks, get some movies. And listen, I got 2 things. Happy anniversary, baby. And happy birthday to you. You do not belong in the zoo.
I love it.
Have a great time. And yeah, you guys just enjoy yourself.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Well, again, this was fun. And everybody watching, please give us a thumbs up with the like and subscribe. And in your comments, if you want to ask questions for the next time we do this. But each week also, I'll put out on the community tab questions for Kenny. That's where we got them all. There was a good 20 or so questions. So good job, everybody out there helping us out.
All right, Charlie. Well, listen, I want to thank everybody for chiming in. And, listen, this is not a job. This is fun. So we don't have to do it every week. And Charlie, you got great content. I'm still doing videos of myself going to the dirt tracks. So if the show doesn't come on every once in a while, we'll post some good stuff for y'all to watch. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. See ya. See you, Kenny.